Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I know we haven't been here yet, but we are
Mm-hmm.
back again. Um, you already know the name. I go by Kofi. Um,
And we got Mel on the screen, but also known as Ike Bitofi as usual. What's up, Kofi?
Not much.
What have you
Um,
been up to that you've been avoiding me? Kofi didn't
life,
know how to tell me. I'm wondering what I did.
life,
Like,
life.
I
Yes,
guess we're both
life,
on the same page for that. It's
life,
been it's been life in. But hey,
life.
they say keep
Talk
your heads
about
above the water and everything is
wi-
gonna pan out,
wi-
right?
without sinking.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sink.
Yes. So Kofi, you got some video. You sent me this video, and I actually find it quite interesting.
Right.
And just to juggle your memory, because you sent me quite a few things. Here's what we're working.
I have a question. No, I have to counter it. I have to counter it. Just answer it. He's sharing it. Do I want him to come in and share his resources with my children? Yes or no? I'm asking. I'm trying to get clarity on a question. If you're dating a man, what is the resources that he's sharing with my children? His finances. I don't need
Okay.
them. Vic, cap.
I think that is clear enough. But just to
Yeah.
give you guys a backstory, I think this man is she's on an interview and they're asking her dad pretty much the whole what do you bring to the table question, and
Right.
she's answering it. But in this situation, she has a kid, so it makes even the answer a little bit more complex, right?
Right.
Kofi, what's your take on that?
Uh, this there's always a debate on women with kids, women without kids, and there's always a back and forth on this thing. But
Mm-hmm.
truthfully, it's personal choices and personal wants or personal desires, right? Do you want to start your own family or you want to join
Someone else's.
someone else's family? You got to make that choice in life, and regardless of how difficult or whatever it takes, you have to stick to that choice. There are people that make choices and they somehow maybe regret or maybe can't stick to it, or but if you decide to make that choice, it's a big choice, or it's a big sacrifice, or it's a big decision to make. um I heard a saying say it's a thankless job.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't get no credit for going into a family and
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
trying to be the hero or trying to be the man or trying to do whatever, because that family is already in motion. You just coming into what to basically and sometimes about how you gonna fit in, how you fitting in.
But
What
then
I
that is you, it's up to you to decide. But if you see that there's a family already going and then you see the mom and you say, hey, mom, like I actually like you. And you already know that this is what the mom does and this is what she has. Everybody has their own luggage. It's just depend on which luggage you're willing to carry, right?
right, right.
This is her luggage and or her baggage. And then you have seen her with it and you're showing interest in her. So
Right,
you showing interest in her, you're showing interest in her with her baggages too.
right,
You don't get to pick and choose which one you want because
right,
her kids is now part of her. They're literally coming out of her. So it's her. Like it's a whole entity together.
right.
And you saying, say, why should I have to provide for you and your child? Is like, if you love me, love my dog. If you can't love my dog, then you don't
But
deserve to live.
where is the father of that child though?
They're there, but they could
What
be
what what what,
responsible.
what role are they playing?
We don't know in this situation, but not all fathers are very responsible, right? Maybe she's just in a position where she
But
has the child.
if you the father, you the biological father is
Yeah.
alive and not playing your role as a father to this child, what does a responsibility shift to my direction?
No, it's not shifting to your direction, right? But you arguing that why should I have to be and responsible? Like you can't buy me It can't be like a Christmas and then you're going to buy me a gift when we all live under the same roof, and then you're going to tell me that, hey, go tell that child's daddy to buy them the, what if the kid's father is dead?
No, but this, you are saying he's there. You didn't say he was dead. If he was dead, that's a different story.
Yeah, but what if he's not around, or he's in a different state, or he's in a different
Different state, he can still mail the
But
packaging.
hey, the child deserves to receive double gift if he has a responsible dad. There's nothing wrong with, like, the dad could be available and then could actually be providing. But this one is saying, say, maybe there's a reason why I had to move on from my last relationship and moving into a new relationship. I need to make sure that I'm actually safe and secure with someone I'm moving in. And it's just unfortunate or not unfortunate that I have a child with me, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you say you love me, why can't you just love my child too? Because my child is
I
just
mean,
like a sub version of me.
I can love the child without all the financial sacrifices.
Well,
Oh,
then
that's
you're
not
not
enough.
ready to be with me.
No, no, no. I love the child. I love this child. Just not my pocket. My pocket
That
has
means
nothing to
you
do with.
can't provide for all of us.
I can't provide.
You can only provide for me, but not for my child.
Provide as in financially.
Financially, emotionally, psychologically, just being a provider.
See that
Provide and protect. As a
that
man, you
that
have two
that.
jobs: provide,
Oh,
protect. And if you
yeah.
can't provide,
For my kids, yeah. That's so 100%
but do
for my
you love the
kids.
mom?
I love the mom and I love the
But
kids, but the
you love the,
kids, my
so
money has nothing to do with that love.
how are you showing the mom love?
By doing whatever I have to do for the mom, and if by default the kids get to benefit from that, that's fine. I don't care
If
about that.
by default,
But
what does by default mean? Buying groceries and then the
by
kid.
default, if groceries are bought and the kids want to eat some oatmeals, that's okay. If they want,
So if the kid came back from school and say, "Oh, I broke my skating board and then I need a new one," could you take it upon yourself and say, being the man of the house, maybe I'm gonna take the kid to shop around for a new skateboard, or you're just gonna be like, "Go call his daddy to do the job"?
you see that right there, being the man of the house, right?
Aren't you?
Yeah, the man of the house to another man's child,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But
So
this,
now if I'm not doing it for the child, that means I'm not a man enough, right?
not to a degree.
So you see, this is where the individual. So now, as a man, you gotta
Mhm.
psychologically be ready, right? You gotta process all these things
You have
before
to,
you even start talking to a woman with kids. But then
100%.
there's that debate that says, "Oh, women with kids also deserve love," and
They do.
men are being extra picky out here, and you know what I mean. There's that debate too.
The whole only reason why men are being picky because they don't want to have to be financially responsible. Now, my thing is, I'm not saying say just because you're going to be with a woman with kids, like go take them all on with their
Hmm.
financial responsibility. As a woman, if you find yourself being a single mom, I think you
Hmm.
already know that, hey, you're in this battle for yourself. So you shouldn't expect anybody to have to do this with you if
Right.
they are not the father of the child, right? But it's like, it's also nice for you to come in and say, "Hey, I love you enough and I'm going to take you on with your children. I don't care about them. I got enough to provide for everybody." Now, if I'm in this woman's situation, I'm not going to be arguing with someone I feel no brassy say, it's you. No. Hey, I need me a daddy.
It's that there's sense of heart, being nice and somebody feeling some type of way.
Mhm.
Because sometimes we confuse this thing where AFSM may, but then when you don't do it, some people take offense to it, right?
Mm,
Now, life, like I said, is great when you can do these things without feeling some type of way, right? But Oshana Untimia, in my opinion, the best thing is to not even go there when you're not mentally ready for this thing. Because, like, trust me,
Yeah.
that woman is going to resent you the minute she feels that the child is not being loved enough. She's going to be mad at you more than the father that's not actually doing his part. The biological father that's sitting somewhere there.
Now that
You
is
move to know.
entitlement. I don't like people feeling entitled to
Well,
things that
I
they
mean,
don't
at,
even
at, that, at
deserve.
that moment, they are with you. You are right in front of them. So what's she gonna do? She's gonna be mad at you for the
And
most part.
I'm gonna actually play the devil's advocate in this situation and say, hey, like, you know, you're not entitled. It's not you're not obligated to do this, but it's nice for you to do it. But as
Right.
the mother of the child, no, you shouldn't be like hands-on expecting. Which is why, as well as like on the flip side, let me put it this way: you, the woman, looking for someone who can be able to provide for you and your child, the man should also be looking for someone equally that, hey, can I actually do this? So find someone who can do it. And the man, you assess yourself and know that, hey, is this a responsibility I'm willing to take on? Because this woman is coming with her own situation. It's not the average girl that, she's single and you guys have to build together. But this is someone that is coming with actual expenses because kids are expensive. Now, can I take care of this woman? Women are expensive. Can I take care of this child as well? So it's even a bigger budget for you. Do you like her enough to say, fuck that, I'm gonna work 3 jobs just to make sure that these people are okay? That is someone
Right.
who actually likes you that much. But if you find, say, you don't like her that much, don't try to get into a relationship with her just because of the benefits you're getting now, and then start resenting her if she's saying, hey, could you try to, extend some love towards my child? Because to be honest, most of these guys, they when they're picking you and they're leaving your child behind. They don't give a shit about your kid. Your kid could be struggling when they are not home and they're waiting for you to come check on your kids. No, that's evil. But most of these men are doing that. Because ne papa ni home, me na ma befa ma minister. But I think when a woman finds herself the Obama be a just because she has a kid, it's also dependent on the way she is carrying herself. This woman right here, best believe that nobody is gonna show her that. Obaba na brabo ma, you will be prepared because again, she's done it for herself and she knows that she can do it. When you are coming, she's not expecting you, but it's common sense too. What are you thinking, Kofi? Are you with me? Or you're still on the
I,
other side of the
I
fence?
I think the best bet is to assess the situation before you
Mm-hmm.
go in.
Mm-hmm.
The circumstances, like you got to, because a lot of things maybe in the beginning and your thing, but then as time goes on and the kids start developing, they start developing into who they really are, and things keep happening. We all know about life, and one day it's all good, the next day it's all. So when reality like kick in, are you gonna be able to survive the shocks, the shakes, like everything, like when everything start coming down? Are you gonna be able to? Because this job has no reward. 1 minute you are doing everything, the next minute, they're kicking you
You
out.
could get rewarded though if you work and
Yeah,
then
but then there's that aspect of relationship too where you're not doing enough and things not working and the kids are not getting along with you. So where do we go from there?
that's true.
The
Yeah.
kids are not getting along with you. Like, they're not getting along and it will look like, oh, nah, your problem. Meanwhile, you're not the problem. The kids are the problem. But can a mother pick
But no,
a
your thing.
man's side over a kid's side? No, that's not the case. So there you go again. Imagine why you be area, then this reality kicks in, and now you are at a position where you're being looked at as an outsider. Like
Yeah. It's a very tricky situation to be in. I'm not gonna lie.
all
Because
this, all these resources, all this time put in, all this energy.
gone.
Grocery
But
store, and mo bag, I watch you feel, what did that amount to?
or got one once as actually about upstairs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now you are the man of the house. So now,
Sometimes when the woman is late from work, he's gonna have to make dinner and make sure that these kids are first because the kids are fed, because when she comes home and realizes that you didn't feed her kids, that's another trouble.
That's a different wahala. That's a different wahala. That's a
So
different ball game.
what would be
Right?
your advice to these guys?
Honestly, if you're not mentally ready, or we are not mentally fit, assess yourself. Everybody,
Mentally.
yeah, you know your strength, and you know what you can do. So before you go in, don't go in and start trying to change the goalposts, trying to like bring in new rules of engagement, all of that. And wow, know yourself. If you can do it, you can do it. You shut up and do it. But if you can't do it, don't even start. Don't even go there to negotiate. Don't even go there to talk about anything.
Exactly. That right there. Going to negotiate. See, a lot of people are under the impression, say, just because Oba, I will, or Anasa, she said, baby mama born one, whatever they call it, no, her value has decreased to the point where people has to start negotiating with her on what she can get, she can and cannot get, what she deserves, and what she cannot demand. But when you look at it the other way, I think if a woman has a child, this could be a very like controversial, but I think that her value has gone up because she's been able to bring a whole human being into the world. She may have made a mistake to do that with a deadbeat dad or a deadbeat man. That doesn't mean say she doesn't deserve the best. Okay,
Right.
but just like you said, you know yourself and know, say, is this something I'm willing to take on? If it's a no for you, don't even try. Okay, just admire her from afar, let her go about with her life. But you trying to get into her life and trying to tell her, say, you think you deserve this, you think you deserve that? No, no, please stay in your lane. Let her stay in your lane. At most, be friends. But when it comes to like the part where building a relationship with a child, again, don't try to get into too serious when you haven't even tried having a relationship with the kids and know how you and the kids are going to get along. If the kid likes you from the beginning, you can tell. If they don't like you, you can tell. So don't be the one, the hero, and say, "Oh, they'll change. They'll come around." No, no. Especially the kids around 14, 15, 16 now. They are rebels. Ọmụ mụ hwee. Nti na wokɔ na ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mpɛ wo abra. Pack your bags. So mommy they say you can come and get some action now. You go there at midnight, 1 3 4 bag.
Like a thief in the night.
That's what you can do. I
Ladies
don't know
and
what you think about
gentlemen,
that, but yeah.
it's been real, y'all. We'll be back again.
We'll see you
But
back.
the short and long of the stories, don't go in there trying to negotiate, man.
Nope,
It
nope,
never
nope.
it never ends.
Enyen toes. Enyen
It's a fact.
yadoa.
It's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
Right.
whole fact.
Go with what you got and then make sure say this is what I can afford and just go with it. If you can't afford it, stay away, admire her from afar. Leave it alone. That's all I got.
Boom. We out.